Hi. Hello, 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 everyone. I'm having some technical some technical difficulties. Oh my goodness, guys. Um just ignore that. Just ignore that for a minute, okay? My my lamp that I always use is in a box on its way to the manufacturer to get fixed. And I cannot wait for it to come back. I thought that I would be able to do it this way because people have said that they can't see as well when I'm using the setup that I was trying to use instead of this. But I think that this will show better. I'm not sure, but I thought I would try it. And I hope I didn't make a mistake. This is what we'll be looking at, and I will hopefully be able to get that. And right before I went live, the whole thing fell. So yeah, hi Teresa, hi, how are you? I'm excited about today because thank you, Christy. We get to do what we love to do, what makes us happy, and I'm gonna show you guys these collage strips. This is one that I made in my private group for the paper pack. Hi Lori, hi Lisa. And this is, if you are a paper crafter, then you know the amount of, hi Sharon, cutoffs that you have from your 12 by 12 paper. So this is my box of 12 by 12 cutoffs. Let me switch these. And I don't know if it's going to be better or not, you guys. I'm not sure. Oof, I hope so. I don't know why it won't stay this way. Hi, Grace. Hi. I was having some. My entire setup fell off my desk and knocked off a bunch of my stuff right before I went live. So, your 12 by 12 cutoffs. These are mine. This is how I store them. And I have a lot, as you can see, all of these. So this is what we're going to do with them. I like these collage strips because, hey, Jenny. Hi, Debbie. Oh, thanks, Debbie. Thanks for hopping on. If you like what you see, give me a follow. So I think that these, then when you're making a journal, look, this right here is just a perfect pocket. Or you can make it a belly band, or you can make it like something, a flip out. You can do all kinds of stuff with it. And I don't know, for me, when I'm doing a collage or something like this, hey Linda, the challenge is to just get it just so, like I want it to be like trying to find the pieces that are going to fit together in a way that I really like. Yeah, these are from 12 by 12 cutoffs. So it is something, I just have it on a magnet over there hanging off of my shelf. And then when you're working in a journal, you can cut it and take pieces and parts of it to do certain things with. So this is what we're going to do. I'm not sure how much we're going to get. But let's see, I hope maybe even you guys could be a little bit further I'm sorry about the shaky. I'm sorry about the shaky. Maybe a little bit further up. I don't know that it did it, if that it moved all that much, but I think maybe you can see a little bit more. This, right before I went live, this is one of the things that when everything fell, this entire little bowl of all of these little goodies just went flying everywhere. Okay, I'm gonna set this aside and let's get cracking. Hi, Michelle. Hi. Hey, Jane. Hi. Thanks for hopping on, you guys. Okay, so let's kind of go with just some, like, let's see what strikes our fancy as far as color goes. This big tray that I have is also kind of my catch-all. Now, isn't that cute? I don't remember having that. All right, I have two of these black things that are 12 by 12 cutoffs. Oh, I like that. That's pretty. It's kind of a mint green. I'm not sure I want mermaids right now. That is music. Let's see if I can get it close enough. Maybe you guys can see. Hey, Callie. So Callie and Lori and Jenny, they're all in my group. So we did these in my group. We're going to do some of those strip collages with our cutoffs that we did. And then once you get things together a little bit, you can start going into your smaller parts and pieces. And I have them all right here in this tray that used to hold all my paint. Now it holds my paper scraps. So let's get going. This is a nice kind of a gray blue color. And I just kind of, everything got displaced during the calamity. I just kind of start by, I'm always going to round the corners. That's just something I'm going to do. And then, you know what? I want some of those skinny cutoffs too. You guys know the kind I'm talking about. Let's just leave this up here. Like this. Like that size. Ooh, and that's a script. So that's good. Oh, and I like those bees. Those are cute. Some of these are much bigger even. A couple other kinds of pieces. I'm looking for the skinnier ones. But you want to try and get a couple of different shapes. You definitely want to try and get a couple of different shapes. So I'm going to start off by I would have had all this together, guys, I promise. The whole thing falling all around kind of threw me for a loop. And I'm just gonna tear and you just start gluing. You just start gluing. I usually distress as I go because I know I'm gonna want it distressed. Okay, I think I can relax here now. I think I can take a breath now. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Get my little book block here. And then we'll start putting this puzzle together. I didn't go all the way to the end. Just gonna lay that down. So let's see. Looks like I got a vintage kind of ad here. And that is some tiny print. Look at this family. Can you guys see? So they're kind of cute, right? This paper is very fragile. I don't mind the red, but I don't want the October. Try not to lose anybody's head while I'm doing that. So you guys tell me in the comments there, what is your favorite thing to craft? And is it something that you can do easily or something that you find challenging? Curious. Because I personally still find this challenging. Doing the collages and making them look good. It takes me a while to make my choices. But I try not to rush it because, you know, this should be enjoyable. This should be enjoyable, something, you know, that is not stressful for sure. Oh, I think that's cute. That's cute already. Let's see. So sorry about this setup, guys. Oh, I know, Christy, I know. And it changes, doesn't it? It changes. What we love to do changes because, you know, we find something new. We see somebody do something that we like. I think I am going to go ahead and do this green because, you know, green, it's kind of a bluish green, but this red, you know, on here, and green and red being complementary colors. But you know what? I don't want that wide. So yeah, these kinds of decisions like this are, I love doing it because I find it challenging. Like I want it to be, I want the end result to have a certain look to it. I don't always achieve it. Guys. Oh, watercolor. Yes, mixed media is definitely a favorite for me as well. All of the fun supplies are in mixed media, aren't they? I think so. So let's, oops, I actually glued the whole thing. So what I'm going to do here, I'm just going to take some of this. It's like a paisley and sheet music kind of pattern. I'm just going to put it back there. The other thing too, when you're doing this, you can just tack it and then go back with like your Fabri-Tac or your art glitter glue or whatever glue you want to use and reinforce it a little bit. Ooh, that's a pretty color, pretty paper. I actually got this paper at Miss O'Leary's. It's a store that's local to me, but a lot of creators come to retreats here where I'm at in Wichita, Kansas, and go to Mrs. O'Leary's. It's a great store. It's a great store. And so I have recently cleaned out my scrap, if you can believe it. If you can believe it, this is recently cleaned out. And the longer we do something, the more we know what we're going to use, what we like, what we don't like, right? And I took a whole bunch of stuff to my grandkids' daycare, and I have a whole nother stack ready to go to the daycare. So I have my big box that has my 12 by 12 cutoffs. This box right here is neutrals. So it's got neutrals in it. Does she have a cow? What did I say, Linda? What did I say? And then I've got one that's about that size that has colored things in it. And then this goes down even to a tinier level. And this box right here on the bottom is what I consider more focal points. And there must be a lot of static in my house because it's all sticking to the bottom of this box. That's funny. Okay. There we go. So all of these different levels. And this is, and actually this whole project, oh, Jane. Kathleen Maurer, I started watching her on YouTube. The long strip collage is something that she showed that she does with her scraps. And this organization method is also something that she does that, oh, okay, Linda, sorry. I got snow last night and this morning, yes. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. So let's see, what do we got here? Ooh, oil paintings. I like that. It's a little piece of vellum. But when I stopped trying to organize my stuff by category and started doing this, which is organized by size, oh my gosh, such a game changer for me and the way my brain works. Because there would be stuff that I just knew I had, but I couldn't necessarily find it anywhere. And, so I kind of went through, and this is the organization that I learned from her. Rainy and cold. 34 degrees. Let's see, it's 15 degrees here. It's pretty cold here right now. Pretty cold here right now. Okay, we got a little bit more to work with here. So this little flower, I'm gonna kind of hit the high points on it too, not just the edges. This is one of those dye and embossing. Looks like the combo. It cuts the dye and embosses. I'm not sure if you guys can see. It's like two ladies having tea. So just what I do is I just make sure that between one and the other, it just kind of goes off the page a little bit. I need something behind that. Ooh, it's raining that much. Hi, Lisa. Oh my gosh. I'm telling you this, doing things like this is the most relaxing. Taking my scraps and, you know, I have a pretty big box full of stuff like this. And have you guys watched everyone today? I got to watch Heidi. I watched Grace. I watched I missed Jenny with 13 Designs, and I'm sick about it because her and I are actually partners in another group. We're accountability partners. Ooh, I like that. I think I kind of like that. Yes. It's like a long, skinny masterboard. I mean, to me, a snippet roll is more haphazard. I love them. I love to do them. The snippet roll I made for the January paper pack was all sewn and a bunch of stitching and vellum and paper and fabric. You know, it just was kind of okay there. Oh yeah, there. I like that. I like that. But yeah, I think it's relaxing too. Okay. So see if I can get it back. See if I can get it back where it was. Oh, come on. Normally I don't have all of this stuff up here. I'm just using my finger to kind of, if I can remember always, use my fingers to know where to fit the glue. Oh, I brought up Mrs. O'Leary's because that's where I bought this paper, and it's handmade. But again, on the gluing, if you just get kind of the gist of it, then you can always go back in and after you get things kind of on here how you like, you can go back in and adjust or like add more glue. What did I do different? I don't like this as well. Put you more up there. Right there. This is a little bit thick, so it was a fun one. Oh, thanks, Jenny. Thanks, Callie. These are my girls. My hype girls. They're in the group. And Linda, this is one of the Jibber Jabber journal videos in the group if you want to go back, because Linda's in the group now too. If if you want to go back and watch it, doing these. You guys, after me is Christy's Crafty Cottage. And please be watching through the Crafty Bunch, and you can just refresh your page, and she will be on after me. And we got this big empty spot here that we need to do something with, right? I keep trying to adjust this to make it better. I think it was actually better before I moved the camera over here. It was better when it was on the floor coming at me this way. And you guys, this weekend in the Crafty Bunch, Heidi from Joyful Artistry by Heidi, she will be doing a project out of the paper pack. That's cute. I'll have to cut that. She is going to be the affiliate this month. And actually, you know what? Actually, I'm going to take her link. If you want to support Heidi, I'm going to put her link in the comments here, and you can check that out. Oops, I didn't mean to do it twice. Oh, it only did it once. But yeah, that's the link to Heidi, Joyful Artistry by Heidi. That is her link for her affiliate for the paper pack. And feel free to look at that. See, I wonder if I can get this piece of paper up. We'll see. I sure did. I put it down there pretty good. Yep. And you can also put hashtag paper pack in the comments, and you'll get a message. You'll get a message from me with information. But yeah, this Saturday we've got Cheryl, Mama P, Heidi, Nicole, Pros, Sparkle Junkie. Let's see, who else we got? We got Lydia from Paint Party with Lydia. We got Teresa. So it's going to be a fun day this Saturday in the Crafty Bunch. Feel free to come by and check us out. We'd love to have you. Okay, so now I need to this is a book page. I don't remember which one you girls might, but these book pages were in one of the packs. I like this. It has all these really neat graphics on it. Like that one's a butterfly. Let's see, I like that one better. Yes, definitely. I'm so glad to see if she hadn't joined the Crafty Bunch, I would have been late to the party because I did this on the wrong side. I didn't follow her until she came into the group. Okay, so for me, sometimes I need to do the distressing to help me see, like, you know, how it's going to look. It helps me visualize or And remember too that when this gets used, it will more than likely be, well, it will be cut up, unless you have a really big journal. Serendipity. I don't necessarily, let's see, I want like a flower, or that's too big. That's too Halloweeny. We don't want Halloweeny. Oh, what's that? These little things came with some envelopes, I think. That might be cute. So do you think that you guys will try to do one of these long rolls? Oh, I like these too. Okay. They're a really great way to use your scraps. So we need another. Need another big piece. Ooh, that's cute. I like that. Let's not get, I don't want to get that covered up. I'll think about right there. I know. I agree. And that's why it's so hard to get rid of them, right? There's so many uses for them. You guys, sometimes I love the the Fabri-Tac or the 3-in-1. I love it. But boy, sometimes I have to tell you, it really does bother me. The smell. How did I have that? Yeah, sometimes the smell kind of gets to me. But see, like this is when I go back through and, tack things down a little bit more. And honestly, I like just seeing these strips. you know, they don't bother me just hanging up over there. Kind of like my, I guess you can't really see all of the fabric strips hanging right there. I just like it. I am going to just kind of take, this is like a eyelet kind of sticker. I'm just going to take some of it and put it across here. Why not, right? We'll see. We'll see what happens. But there's definitely something, you know, I guess sensory, you know, about playing with paper and putting it together. And, you know, this is how I think that when you do stuff like this, it transcends into other creative endeavors as far as like your ability to have a focal point and balance and making sure that you don't have competing elements and stuff like that, you know. It's really good practice for then putting together your journal. I like him, his face. He looks like he has a, like, doesn't he look kind? I think he does. Got a kind face. Let's see. And I love this, but I don't even know where it came from. Just found it in here. I obviously saved it from something. Just needs a little book page there. Oh, and on my organizing, I had so much Tim Holtz stuff, and I know I didn't know everything I had, so I took one of my drawers and I opened all of the packs and dumped them all in one drawer. And you know those little bitty tiny ones, those I put in like a box inside the drawer. I like this guy. I like him. He makes me think of my, you know, like your favorite uncle or something. The tutorial on doing these, she talks about using your grid to keep everything straight, which is probably a good idea. It's probably a good idea. when you go to cut this apart, that's when you would really notice if it isn't straight. Oops, like that right there. Okay. See, I started out pulling, I tend to go towards the, like, I guess neutral, but I started out pulling, more colorful, more flowers like this, and I just didn't really stick with that. Let's see if we can kind of worm it back in. I mean, this right here complements that. But it doesn't have to stay that bright. Let's see. If my girls that know me know, I'm gonna, like, the colors of this with the pink and green are perfect. It's just too, it's too bright. So I'm just gonna sand it, take some sandpaper to it. Just one of my favorite things to do. I got 4 minutes, guys. So stay tuned for, and I am so glad I looked up because I definitely get in the zone doing this kind of stuff. So stay tuned for Christy's Crafty Cottage. She's up right after me. Refresh your feed, and she will be up in the crafty bunch. I'll put that little flower right there to tie it in. And then I'd love to see you back on Saturday for the event. And I put Holly's link in there. Oh, yeah. Like, this isn't quite the same as a master board, I think, but I understand. I know, like, when you make a master board and you're wanting to cut it into cards, for a backdrop, this is definitely more planned out for use in a journal, like as pages or as focal points more. So yeah, you wouldn't want to cut from the back on this. But yeah, I'd love to see you guys come back on Saturday. But that is what we have so far. Let's see. It's always so hard to. So I feel like you can kind of see each section Like I can see this right here being a pocket, and this right here, and then like right here, and then I'll move the other direction. And there's not as much variance in size like there is on this one. I did a lot smaller, smaller, narrower, varied sizes of pieces and stuff on this one. But yeah, they're really fun. It's a fun way to get rid of your scraps and, not waste and use all that stuff up. So, thanks for hopping on. I always enjoy doing these events. So, thanks for having me, Christy. And Christy's Crafty Cottage is up next. Just refresh your page. And that's it, guys. That's all we got. This is my heartful craft, doing the collages. I just love it. So I will see you guys next time. And yeah, be sure to catch Christy. Bye, guys.